my goodness. Oh my gosh.
It says, hey guys, I'm glad you're tuning in. Very special day today. I love it when I get a chance to return a ring. I have a lady that lets me detect all of her rental properties. And one day we were talking and I was explaining what I do and everything. And she told me that when she was a high school senior in 1976, I believe is when it was, that she had lost her senior ring out at their lake house. And I told her when it warmed up, I would go out there and I would look for it. Well, June came around and I went out there, and in the meantime, her brother had told her that he had lost his ring out there too. So there's two class rings, I think 1976 and 1984. And so I went out there that first day back in June and I found it in 34 minutes. And this is the ring right here. I found his ring, the brother's ring, and 1984. So it's been lost for a long time. It was just barely under the surface, but I found it and it was all tarnished up and it cleaned up really nice. I'll put some pictures in there in the video there to let you see. But I never did return it until today because I hunted out through summer and letting the lake water get lower and lower to try to find her ring, and I wanted to do a double ring return and I just never found her ring. But anyway, we're going to just take the brother's ring back over there, and maybe one day I'll go back and try to find her. So the next scene is when I get there and we return this ring. You know, when you told me a while back that you had a lake house, and I told you that when it warmed up I would go out there.
Yes.
You told the people. I went out there and looked, and on the first day I went out there in 34 minutes. I found your brother's ring.
Oh my goodness.
Did he graduate in 89 or was it 84?
Oh my gosh.
It says 80, it looks like 89 or 84.
Grab my phone real quick, would you? I'm gonna call.
But
Oh,
it came out tarnished, but I cleaned it up.
It's Tim's.
Yeah, it's Tim's. It's
Oh
got his
my
initials in it and
gosh.
everything. You said you had no expectations.
No, I didn't. You know, and I hadn't heard from you. And I'd be like,
Do you know exactly when you lost it?
It was where the summers were spending out in Texas.
Yeah. And what year did you graduate?
84.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's probably about 30 years or close.
Yeah, I say I lost it before 88.
Okay.
60 ants is all we got.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm really happy for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm glad I could give it back to you.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Well, out here at the lakes today, I'm going to hit it one more time before the water season is completely over. I'm going to come back out here to a lake that's one of my favorite little honey holes. I love coming out here. The water's real low. I've taken about 12, 13, 14 rings off of this place in the last 2 years, and hoping we're going to get something this morning. Got my buddy Sean with me. Say hello, Sean, over there. He's my Maori guy. We're going to hit another little area that's a kind of a military beach later on. But hopefully we're going to find a few rings today, and if we do, we'll definitely turn the camera on and we'll show you. So until then, let's go have some fun. Well, my second target out here at this second location that we came to is going to be a silver ring. Ringing up like an 81, and so hopefully that's a good sign on this spot. I've never detected here before, and hopefully we get a few more. Well, I got my second ring here, our third one out of this wing area already. We haven't been here 15 minutes. This was ringing up a 5051, and it is a titanium ring. Number 2 for me, 1 for Sean, 3 for the whole 15 minutes that we've been here. This may be a good swimming area to hit, one of those virgin areas. On to the next. Well, I have found my third ring, or fourth one out of this hole. This looks like it's an older ring. It looks like it's copper, but it was gold plated perhaps at one time. Has a little design on the top. It was ringing up a solid 70 on the AT Pro. It's kind of a weird tone for a copper ring. I don't know. I have to clean it up and see if there's any markings on the inside. But number 3, we'll move on. It's just a silver earring. About 5.5 feet of water. I got this 67 signal, and it turns out to be some type of little necklace. I'm just going to film Sean right here. This is his first ring in water hunting, and he's got it in the bucket here, the basket. We're going to bring it up. We're going to look at it, and it's definitely a silver ring. Go ahead and bring it up and look at it. Oh, that's a nice one too. Definitely silver. His first water hunting ring. Wow. What do you think about it?
That's not bad. It's kind of interesting to have a first one and then have a first one with stones too.
Right.
But it's definitely a different than hunting on the land. But I enjoy it so far.
Well, let's keep at it. Well, when you're out here in the lakes and these swimming areas, you never know what you're going to dig up. I dug up something. It's the biggest I've ever dug of this kind of thing. It's the first I've ever dug like this, being that big. And let me show you what it is. Isn't that the biggest washer you ever seen? What in the world is that doing in the swimming area? Who knows? We moved on to another site. This site was a pretty good site. We took 4 rings out of here and a couple of other items, but we're going to move on to one more site before we call it a day. But here's another first that I found at a swimming area, and look at this right here. We've got watermelons growing right here in the beach, in the volleyball area. That beats all I've ever seen. Oh, they look good. Wonder whose they are. I could take one home. Well, I didn't see these over here. We got watermelon growing there. We got one right there. One over there. 2 different types of watermelons at that. Well, back home, we hunted 2 areas this morning and tried to get to a 3rd area, but there was a little ambiguity in the law, and so we didn't want to push it, so we didn't do that 3rd area. And so we decided just to make a trip on home. And we had for just 2 little swimming holes and just detecting for just a couple hours, we had a good time. We found a few treasures, and let me show you what I got and what my friend Sean, what he got as well. As you can see here, this is Sean's trash. This is his first water hunt. He's never been water hunting before. This is his first official water hunt. And so he's learning how to scoop and learning how the sounds and do all that. He did a great job. He definitely cleaned up the trash. Got some type of pool thing, and here's his tabs and his bottle caps, fishing. He ended up with 3 quarters, 6 dimes, and 2 pennies. But he got his first ring water detecting. It is a diamonds in there. They're probably going to be real. They're just diamond chips, but it's definitely a silver ring. It's a man's ring. It's got some weight to it as well. And so that's his first water hunting ring. So congratulations, Sean. And so that's a ring. And then here is my trash. Of course, digging all your bottle caps, digging your tabs, all your things. I did get a bullet casing, 30-06, as you've seen in the video clip earlier. Look how big that is compared to my hand. I'm a big guy. That is a huge washer. I have no idea why it's in a swimming area. Dip net, tried to dip out the minnows when I was there. Couple of glasses, Got one fishing lure, a couple of toy cars. I ended up with $2 in quarters, 1 dime. Sean got all the dimes, and 4 nickels and 4 pennies. I got some type of little zero exposure. I don't know what that is. A little Trinity, another Christian thing. Leave it to the preacher digger to find the Christian jewelry, but that's a symbol of the Trinity. I did get a silver earring, and I believe this is silver as well, if you look at the back of it, but I haven't looked at the markings. 2 silver earrings. I got this little ring. I think it's just going to be a junker. It may be a gold-plated ring at one time. It's real light, but anyway, I'll take that. I did get a titanium ring. This is my 3rd or 4th ring in the last week, titanium, that I got. And then my best find of the day was this silver ring right here. Got a little fancy on it. Rang up a real staticky 80, 81. I thought it was a penny, but I'll take a silver ring any day. And so, there are the treasures. Not a whole lot, but we had a good time. We didn't want to push it too hard. Sean doesn't have his water legs under him yet. We hope you enjoyed the hunt. And like I say, the greatest treasure's not on the tailgate, the greatest treasure's in heaven. So keep looking up, my friends, keep searching. If you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And give us a comment down below. Until next time, God bless.